Okay then.
Hello, wonderful people of the internet. Welcome back to Marvelous Videos. We sure hope you're tuned in to Season 2 of Severance, as we have so many theories about what we've seen so far. Only one episode has been released so far of the second season, and we at Marvelous are filled to the brim with excitement. We'll let you in on part of our exploration, the testing floor. Before we dive deep into it, make sure you subscribe and turn on the bell icon. Remembering the first season, Season 1 of Severance saw the employees of Lumon Industries opt to separate their consciousness for the sake of maintaining a perfect work-life balance. As soon as you enter your office floor, you forget you had a life outside, which you only remember once you get back out. Sounds splendid on paper, but it's a real horror story when you realize that your innie, the one who works, does not remember life outside and is just working forever, while your outie enjoys their life. 4 Lumon Industry employees, Mark, Irving, Helly, and Dylan, all members of the Macro Data Refinement Unit, start becoming curious and rebel against their supervisor, Milchik, and manager Ms. Coble. When we last saw them, Dylan had snuck out of his waffle party, a bonus given to the best worker on the team, to turn on the overtime contingency, which floods the innie memory to the outie. Mark, who had joined the Severance floor to forget about his dead wife Gemma, realizes that Gemma is still alive and works as Ms. Casey in the wellness department. Meanwhile, Helly realizes that she's a direct descendant of Kier Egan and is the daughter of the current CEO. Irving's memory clashes with his outie, who's a veteran, and he tries to find his office romance, Bert, who seems to be romantically involved with someone else. On this cliffhanger, Severance left us 3 years ago, and is now back with an episode and many teasers and trailers.
What did you guys see up there? It's not our world up there.
The testing floor. One of the primary focuses of the teaser of Season 2 is the testing floor, which we've only seen once before, when Gemma or Ms. Casey is sent to the floor. Other floors of Lumon Industries that deal with Severance are all brightly lit and have white flooring, something that the testing floor lacks. It is dark and perhaps painted in black, in sharp contrast with the rest of the office. The only other time we've seen this floor is in the paintings of Irving's outie. Given all the mysteries that shroud this floor, it's no surprise that we're all interested to find out what's happening there. Theorizing the testing floor. It's very important to note that names are often misleading in Lumon Industries. The best example of this is the break room, where employees do not get to take a break, but it's a place where the employees are broken into malleable and obedient workers. So, although the first instinct of viewers is to automatically assume that the testing floor is where the testing of Lumon's innovative ideas takes place, we would advise you to think bigger and outside the box. After all, nothing in Lumon is as it seems. After Ms. Casey loses her job, she doesn't take the elevator to go to the outer world, but enters the testing floor. So many think that this floor is where Lumon is conducting experiments on dead bodies. We know that Gemma is dead in the outer world, and it is still a mystery how Lumon employed her. One theory says that Gemma is dead, and Lumon stole her body for experiments toward building robots that work off the consciousness of the previously alive body. Another says that perhaps the accident didn't kill Gemma, but merely rendered her comatose, which helped Lumon Industries to implant the Severance chip in her and activate a tiny part of her brain that forgot her previous existence to work for Lumon. There are also theories that think that Ms. Casey is Gemma's clone. The above theories are also supported by some people who think that the squiggly numbers that the Macro Data Department workers classify are the encoded emotions of the people on the testing floor. Lumon Industries implants the Severance chip into people assumed dead on the outside or clones, and then encodes their emotions and sends them to the Macro Data Refinery. Remember how Mark was able to impeccably refine his first set of data? That could be because he was refining the emotions of someone whom he truly loved and knew completely, Gemma. The files are also saved under the names of places, which might be places from where Lumon Industries is either stealing bodies or kidnapping workers. The ultimate goal of Lumon Industries might be to have a workforce of emotionless and completely obedient workers. They need the MDR department to be in tune with their emotions, as they're removing them from other workers. This is maybe why the numbers elicit emotions in the refiners. Many also believe that the part-time severed workers are helping create the fully severed workers, something that Petey alluded to in the first season. In Mark's apartment, while Petey tries to convince him to undergo a reintegration process, Petey speaks about a floor which is not common knowledge for all. A floor where people are not allowed to leave. There's little doubt in our minds that the floor he's referring to is the testing floor. Marvelous verdict. These are all the theories associated with the dark and cryptic testing floor. If these theories are to be believed, Lumon Industries is surely up to no good. Perhaps they're currently housing most of their completely severed workers, who are dead at least to the outer world, and turning them on only when they need to use them. What do you think is going on in the testing floor? Do let us know in the comments as we eagerly await for Season 2 to unfold. See you soon! If you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks everyone!